My name's Oliver and I'm 12 years old.
Hi, my name is Ella and I'm 9. Hi, my name's Emmett and I'm 6. And this is Moose and he is only 4. I'm Paul and I'm 3.
Hi.
This is Sophia and this is she's 1.
This is Isabel, aka Itchy Buns, and she will be 9 this summer.
Hey, my name is Jill, also known as Mom, and I will be 37 at the end of this month.
Hi, this is Charlie, also known as Daddy, and he's 35.
Charles! Come be an internet sensation with me!
There you go, you got here. Get my hands. Get me. 1 foot, 2 foot.
Babe! Hey guys, we're the Shanks. I'm Jill,
I'm Charlie.
and this is our little introduction to start our YouTube channel.
Oh. So this is our introductory blank wall video. We want to tell you a little bit about ourselves and why we're doing this. We've got 6 kids, the product of 20 years being together. We met in high school. In Latin class, I was a stooge and she was the hot chick that I was chasing after. And somehow she's managed to stay with me this whole time.
We're live.
Yeah, we're live. So,
There's 6 kids.
6 kids. Yeah, we've got oldest is Chloe, Oliver, Ella, Emmett, Charlie, and Ophelia in that order.
14 down to 1.
Yeah, so they're a handful, but they're a lot of fun. Good kids. They're always outside playing, and that's part of the reason that we bought the house. Yeah, bought the house that we did back in May. It's not quite as rural as we wanted it to be, but we're still out in the woods a little bit. We've got a house in the middle of North Carolina on 2 acres, and it had a barn and a couple outbuildings, a detached garage, which is good because I've got a lot of things that I like to do, and we've got a lot of stuff to store.
6 kids.
Those 6 kids, yeah. We recently got a couple goats, Tennessee fainting goats. We got a bunch of chickens.
Silkies.
We got barred rocks, and we got a couple different colored layers. And we're in the middle of building a huge garden to try and raise a bunch of food to feed our family.
To know where our food's coming from.
Organically, and we're trying to eat better, eat healthier, and live happier, healthier lives.
There's a lot that goes into all of that. He's big on starting the garden. We'll all help work in it, but he's like the master planner. But the kids do a lot with feeding the animals, taking care of the animals, socializing the animals. They're very hands-on kids. So there's a lot that goes into taking care of the critters, as I say. But we'll have a lot of jobs come time when crops start growing. I kind of let him lead the way on that.
And I know absolutely nothing about what I'm doing. We've always had gardens, and we've always been somewhat successful at growing vegetables, but we're going to do it on a much more
A bit larger scale.
scale. The garden itself's not huge, but we're going to try and grow intensively, planting as many crops as we can into as small, tight of a space as we're able to do.
Using as much that we have into the garden and reusing things, like using the chickens to compost.
Yep.
and composting itself in general. We're doing that, feeding the animals scraps that we have, to make things like that go further and not waste as much, because we do have a lot more waste than probably smaller families do.
And the chickens love the scraps.
Yes, they do.
But the whole idea is for everything to be contributing. So right now the whole reason behind the goats is we have a little under a half acre that's unmowable. It stays wet. So we got
If anybody
a couple
has
goats.
any tips for that, we have a very wet lot.
We have a couple goats that have eaten the grass down, and they're doing a good job as lawnmowers. And the chickens will feed the garden. The gardens will feed the chickens.
Eggs. We like eggs.
yeah.
We eat a lot of eggs.
So if anybody local to us has been driving by wondering what the heck we're doing in this cold weather, we're building a huge garden. Keep looking at it, because it's only going to get prettier.
We're using it too, again, as a tool, you know, for us to eat, knowing where our food's coming from, to teach our kids to have respect for the things that goes into their body, to know what's going into their body, and the work that goes into growing a garden and maintaining the animals. So hopefully these are some things that they'll retain as they grow up.
So we hope you guys will continue to follow us.
Start following us.
Start following us, yeah. Like our videos, subscribe. We've got a lot of stuff popping up every day, and a lot of stuff to cover.
A lot of content I think we'll be able to provide, and a big variety of
And
things.
hopefully it's relatable. So
And maybe you guys can learn from us, and we will take any advice that you guys can give us between the home renovations we have going on, farming, gardening, raising animals, raising kids. It's a new adventure every day. It's never easy.
it's always fun. Usually.
There's
mostly.
always something each day that we can enjoy.
Yeah.
So
Thank
stick
you
with
very
us
much.
and follow along.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Y'all have a good one.